No, I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
You're watching Out of the Fast
Nick Hoffman getting ready to go here tonight for his prelim night here at the Chili Bowl Nationals. Nick, you had some time on track yesterday for practice. Now it's prelim night, but to start the week, how's everything been so far?
Yeah, I was in Hot Lap Group 1, so and then the last Hot Lap Group last night. So two totally different spectrums as far as the racetrack. The first one's kind of greasy and pretty fast, and felt pretty good there. I mean, most people should, as long as you can kind of hammer on it. Your crew chief's got it freed up enough, and then late in the night is kind of where you need to be good. And it felt okay. Only got really 2 laps the last session. The biggest thing here, I feel like I struggle with, a lot of people I see struggle with, is trying to run the top of one corner and then getting back to the bottom and slowing down enough to hit the bottom. And so that was kind of what I worked on that second set, was run the top one corner and then get to the bottom of the next one, just to see how much momentum I was carrying down the straightaway, how much I needed to slow down to be able to hit the bottom. So I feel like my car is pretty good. Zach does a great job at preparing everything for me, and really it's just all up to me.
Now you got Gordy here as well this week, so 2 late model guys taking on some midgets this week.
Yep.
What have you been, any advice you could give to him for this week? Have you been helping him out at all?
Yeah, I mean, when we rolled off the top of the ramp there for the first time, I just told him don't suck. That would be my advice to any of my buddies. But yeah, really cool. We grew up racing together, me, Gordy, and Zach, all quarter midget race in the St. Louis area together. So 3 really good friends getting to come out here and race together is super neat. So he ran really well last night in his practice. So for what we race on a typical basis with the late model stuff, what you tend to struggle with the most is what we would call tripping over the right front. That's basically get in there and don't use the gas pedal to turn, and use the steering wheel is what we're used to doing. And so he didn't do that, never tripped over the right front and got himself in a bad situation. So he only got a couple laps a couple weeks ago at Port City. So he's basically running off 30 laps and then whatever we got yesterday. So he's done a great job so far, and it'll be interesting to see how he goes on Wednesday.
Obviously, it's a week-long event here. Drivers are racing all week. Obviously, you'll have a break until about Saturday now after tonight. As a driver, how do you prepare for that, being here all week?
Yeah, for me, I'm going home. So I fly out 6 a.m. tomorrow. Got to get my late model stuff turned around and ready to go to Volusia here next week. So I'll go home tomorrow morning, fly back on Friday, and catch all Friday's action. But if I get everything done, I'll try to get on a flight Thursday and show up Thursday. But it's unlikely with how much I got to do. So be able to unwind and go back home, sleep in my own bed, and just hopefully you have a good night tonight, so you don't have to stress too much going into Saturday. But the biggest thing is try and get into that night show and try and get in that A main, and we've been close before, just haven't got it done yet. Absolutely.
And getting to race this event as a driver, you've raced a lot of big events in your career. Getting the race here at Chili Bowl, what's it mean to you? And as a driver, how cool is it being here?
Yeah, I got to race in the quarter midget Chili Bowl when I was a kid, so this is always kind of a dream to race in the Chili Bowl. And Jeff Taylor, Rockwell Security, Rams Racing, Rick Young, everybody's kind of put this deal together for me for the last couple of years and let me come out here and have fun and be very competitive. So it's really neat for me to come out here and especially race with my buddies now and race in front of the world. Basically, everybody's all the eyes are on this race, and kind of show what I can do in different types of race cars, and it's really neat to come out here and do it and compete at a pretty high level.
Last question, what's your opinion on the top row rowdies on the backstretch?
Yeah, so there are a couple of my buddies too, so anytime if I'm going to watch the races, I'm going to the rowdies. So they have a damn good time. They'll heckle the hell out of you. When I'm walking up, they heckle everybody, so when I'm walking up, they call me Kyle Strickler and everybody. So it's pretty fun. It's a good time. Millbridge, my sister and brother-in-law sponsor that section over there, so I know they got a bunch of cowbells they're bringing this week, so it's going to get pretty rowdy, that's for sure.
All right, Nick Hoffman getting ready to go here tonight in Tulsa.